Hello, everybody. So today I am building a Christmas tree farm. This is one that I've been planning actually for months, uh, and I'm excited to get it done. So you can see here, I'm just adding some terrain paint. I'm going to switch over pretty quick to snow, uh, and that just kind of adds to the feel of it. But I wanted to get some basic terrain paint down. So that if your Sims visited this and there wasn't snow on the ground, it didn't look completely stupid. Uh, I think it turned out pretty cool. But pretty quickly, I got in here and went, I need snow. And here we go. So, anyway, my plan with this was always to use the same lot that I put my pumpkin patch on. And I really like how that one turned out. If you haven't seen that yet, I will link the video up above and down below in the description as well. So with this build, I wanted to be very conscientious. I can't say that word today. I'm sorry. Of how this build would be used. You gotta have something to do here. As I was building this, I have it as a park. There are other options if you don't want to do it as a park. And my original plan with this build was to just have the barn be maybe like a warming area, nothing major. That changed. You will see it later. It changed. And it might cause a few minor issues with your Sims trying to take things. Or other Sims trying to take things. So I tried as hard as I could not to have that happen, but it still happened on playtesting. So I'll explain a little more of that later. So this area here, I wanted it to be, booths and kind of an eating / warming area. Your overall spot that people gather. And I think this turned out really cute. And I'm going to tell you right now, the fireplace does not look like that in the final build. I believe I still have the wreath. I might have the garland, but there's some items I'm going to put on there in a minute. And it kept the fireplace from being able to be lit. And the whole point of this fireplace was to warm the area. So yeah, that all comes down. It's cute. I hope you enjoy watching me build it and put it on there. I think it was really adorable. But it didn't stay. So the other thing, I wanted to use these, lit up trees to kind of create some ambiance. And, of course, getting the pond kind of set up. So there's a little bit going on there. And I wanted this to look like it was a country Christmas tree farm. That being said, you're going to watch me really quickly put all these trees in that really took me probably about 30 minutes to do. I kind of figured this out based on Christmas tree farms I've been to where you can cut your own. So that's kind of what this area is supposed to be. You can consider it too, maybe that this is where they grow the trees. I do, after I get this done, put in a little area where you can buy already cut trees. And I think it's cute too. I like how I ended up doing that. But so that was kind of my thought with the tree area. And it's got a little path that goes through. So you can just go pick out your own. So I also needed something here for maybe the Sim that just wants to come buy his Christmas tree and leave. You don't want to do any of the other stuff that's available. You just want the dang tree in your house because your wife's family's coming up. I don't know. All right, there's a whole background story. So I created this kind of booth area that kind of doubles as a checkout for the Christmas trees. And I really like how I ended up doing it. I think it turned out just different than what I pictured it, but good. It worked. Now, one thing I do want to say, we need more holiday decorating items. Because even with seasons and the holiday pack, I kind of struggled to find different things to put in this build. Um, I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. Just more things that go over the doorways would be nice. Like more, just different options. Because I ended up using the same one throughout the whole thing, and mostly in the same color. Just because I wanted it to have that red and green Christmas feel. So as you can see here, I'm getting this area set up, and as I said earlier, it was originally supposed to be a warming area, so there's a sofa. And then I went, well, why not put a cute little gift shop in? And so, decorating it. And I will say, it is a cute little gift shop. And I will guarantee that you will not find missing items if you're standing at the doorway into the shop from the right side at all, because it's all decorative. The left side, however, I will not guarantee anything. Okay. But I do love what I ended up doing with this. A lot of this changes. I'm just going to tell you right now. The fireplace stays. The cabinet back there stays. I think that display with the Christmas tree on it right now stays. But there's a few other things that move toward the back of the room. Just because I also wanted this to be an area the kids could go play. So a lot of the stuff that's in here, I mean, I wanted it to be toys that they could get into and play with. So that was also my thought process, and why you might have some trouble with Sims running off with things or trying to clean them up. That was the problem I ran into. Because if you look in front of the counter, there is a toy chest, or there will be a toy chest. I'm not sure if I put that in yet. And so playtesting this, I had it as a park and forgot that I had it as a park. And as I'm, running a sim through it, here comes some other sims. And the teenage girl comes in, grabs a toy off one of the high shelves, starts playing with it, and then puts it away. So, hey, I'm going to give her credit. She put it away. So, if that's something you may see as an issue, you may just have to delete the toys that are put in. But other than that, I think it's just that left side that has the toys. And as I said, I really wanted it to be something the kids could come in here and play if they weren't going to ice skate. And with that thought in mind, I decided to add some of these more stuffed animals and smaller items. The dollhouse is usable. And there is this fireplace. Now, it's The Sims. It's a working fireplace. I'm pretending it's electric, okay? That is how I'm doing this. All right, so moving back outside, I've wanted these Christmas trees around, and I was really hoping to use a couple of different ones, but that didn't happen. So I think I ended up using almost the same one throughout. But it still works. It does. You can see I moved those stuffed animals and put a tree in there. I don't know if I deleted them or just moved them. And you will see me kind of playtesting a little bit throughout this video. I think I missed a couple spots where I had him running around. But this area, I wanted to create kind of a nice little picture area. Granted, we don't have a Santa I can put in, but you can invite Father Winter, right? And take pictures with him. I set it all up for you. Just keep watching. That was my thought. I'm like, you could make him run it. We just, somebody's got to marry him to do it. But make Father Winter run the Christmas tree farm. It'd be great. So I did struggle a little bit with this because I wanted something behind it, as you could see. And I just wasn't sure if I wanted a plant, if I wanted to try to put something more solid back there. I finally decided on some bushes and then this archway. And I love how that turned out because of the red candles and the gold. So you can see here, I put in a camera. The camera's there. I have no idea if it's going to stay there during gameplay, but it's there to start. And then I put in this cute little stage area because, like I said, that's kind of the gathering spot. And I wanted a little more there too. So overall, I think this will be a fun little lot to kind of just come and hang out for, a little bit with your Sims and do some pictures, do some ice skating, pretend you're buying a Christmas tree. I really think it'd be cute. If you have the Get to Work pack, you might actually be able to run this as a store instead of a park, but I don't have it set up that way. So I'm not sure how exactly that would work. I thought about that kind of after I got the build done, but you could. You could. The other thing is because I made it bigger. The lights weren't working quite right, so I had to add some lights in there, and I love how those turned out too. And you can see me kind of just playing with lights and different things. The snow drifts from Snowy Escape I threw in just to kind of add a little more to the build itself. And those snowdrifts really just, for me anyway, kind of help make the build feel more lived in, feel more, realistic. So, yeah, I was so happy I found those. So happy I found those because I completely forgot they were in the game. And then I went, oh. But now I'm just adding some rocks and things. I kind of go back and forth doing landscaping and putting things in, mostly because I'm just doing finishing touches. And then I ended up changing a few things when it came, to testing it. I didn't record all that. So the last thing I did was create this cute little cozy fireplace area. All right, so that is the end of the build. Let me show you around a little bit. I'm just going to do pictures today. Unfortunately, my voice is about ready to go, if you can't tell. So enjoy. All right, I do hope you enjoyed this build and are ready for the holiday season in The Sims. I'd love some feedback on this. What did you like? What did you not like about this build? Let me know in the comments below. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time. Bye.